What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse Black Adam with his throne from DC's Black Adam. And so here we have Black Adam posing out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's actually run through what he comes with. Black Adam does come with his throne, which is a really nice accessory. It is hollow, so do keep that in mind, as well as a McFarlane display stand. Other than that, Black Adam doesn't come with anything else. So with that out of the way, let's move on to his details. And so here we have a closer look at the Multiverse Black Adam, and I'm not going to sugarcoat anything for you guys. This is the exact same figure that we've already had a look at. It's virtually the same figure as the original Black Adam. In fact, if I were to actually just mix these guys around, you honestly wouldn't be able to tell which one is the new one and which one is the original one. I can tell because I've already looked at their paint very closely, but yeah, essentially same figure, nothing is different in regards to aesthetics, maybe with the exception of one thing, but head sculpt is the same, body is the same, everything is the same. Now I guess you can say that the paint is a little bit different on the newer one. As you can see, for some reason it's not as crisp as the older one. The older one actually looks like it has a better likeness to the Rock. This one, not so much. This one actually has worse paint apps, and to be quite honest, it's really not that impressive as the original one. I think the original one had a much better paint job. As far as the body goes, everything with the exception of one part is the same. We have the same torso, which has that really nice detailing going throughout it. It's an absolutely really gorgeous looking figure when you have it in hand. You have all the hieroglyphs, all the detailing on his costume. That band right there looks really good. On the back we have that exact same texturing. Again, paint differences aside, which is going to vary from figure to figure anyway, yeah, essentially you're looking at the one that came with the lightning bolts, and then this one that comes with the throne. Yeah, the paint job on the belt is different. The wash is completely different on both of them because it is a wash. I think on his wrists there's a better paint job on the older one. And the only real difference is this one has an open right hand. This is the same hand we saw with the hooded Black Adam. Same belt, same legs, same paint job on the boots. Let's see if there's any difference. It looks like it's a brighter gold on the original figure, but that could just be difference in paint apps, and it honestly looks copperish on the newer one. Overall, there's really not much to go into on this figure. If you want a more in-depth look at this Black Adam, go check out my review on the original Black Adam that we had a look at, because there's really nothing new to talk about here other than he has a new hand. That's really all there is to it, and in my opinion, worse paint apps. So with that out of the way, let's actually have a look at how the Rock compares to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Black Adam posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Black Adam posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. Here we have Black Adam posed next to a Lightning Collection White Range and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. And for a final comparison, here we do have the Throne Black Adam posed next to the original Black Adam and Black Adam with a hood. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's have a look at his articulation, which is essentially the exact same that we saw with the original Black Adam. We have a double ball joint here at the head, giving him really good range looking up and down. Good head tilt, does turn left and right, no problem. Ball joint going into the torso, does pivot forward and back slightly, up and down, out to the side very nicely, goes all the way around. We do have a bicep swivel, which works pretty good. We have a double bend here in the elbow. We still have just a regular hinge in the wrist. I would have preferred a ball joint in the wrist, so that is a little bit unfortunate. He has a double, or might be a double ball joint here in the torso, but on mine, it is incredibly loose, and I don't know why that is. You can see exactly how loose that is. I'm pretty sure it's just going to vary figure to figure, but yeah, that is very loose. You can see it doesn't even hold the figure up as you would expect. Yeah, it doesn't support the figure at all. Waist joint, perfectly solid, so don't tell me that this is too heavy, because the waist supports itself. So yeah, does turn left and right, tilts left and right, forward and back, no problem. Legs do kick forward to about right there, and the good thing is you can get the Rock or Black Adam in a sitting position, so he can sit in the throne really nicely. You just gotta watch out on how this happens. The thigh does catch the rubber overlay, so you gotta be conscious about that. It is something to note. Thigh swivel almost non-existent. Double joint in the knee working just fine. Swivel here at the ankle, as well as a hinge going back and forward. Forward facing pin for rocker ankle, and then of course we do have a toe hinge. So overall standard articulation. We have seen this before on the original Black Adam. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the DC Multiverse Black Adam with his throne pose for my final thoughts, and overall I really do like this Black Adam figure. Don't get me wrong, I really did enjoy it the first time we had a look at it, but having a look at this Black Adam, I'm a little bit less than excited for this version. Don't get me wrong, it's still a really nice figure. If you were unable to find the original Black Adam, this is a really solid figure to get. The mold is absolutely fantastic. The detailing looks great on this figure. Paint applications is going to vary figure to figure, but like I said, on mine I feel like the original Black Adam figure has better paint. Overall, is this figure worth the amount of money you're paying for it? Well, thankfully this Black Adam is only $20, which is what you're paying for all your other DC Multiverse figures. But is he worth the $20? I'd say yes and no. If you're in my shoes and have all the other Black Adam figures, which is the hooded one and the single carded release before this one, this is actually not a figure I would strongly recommend. This is a figure that I would say pass on. Yes, the throne is a really nice accessory, but I don't think it's worth the amount of money to get a third Black Adam. Now, if you were unable to find that original Black Adam with the lightning, this is a really nice figure to have. The throne, despite being hollow, is a very nice detailed I want to say appliance, but it's not an appliance. It's its own little thing. It's a really cool accessory. Yeah, it does suck that it is hollow, but McFarlane had to keep costs down somehow, and unfortunately this had to get hollowed out. Now it still looks really nice, and I do like the paint apps, although I feel like this should have been cast in a more yellow plastic and then painted with the gold. It still looks really nice. I'm probably going to do that myself, go over this with a gold and a bronze dry brush that we have, but overall it's still a really solid figure. So if you're like me and have the other two Black Adam figures, I'd say this is a figure to pass on. But if you were unable to get that original Black Adam figure, definitely look into getting this one, because he's still really cool and the throne looks really nice. Now if you are looking for this Black Adam, he is starting to pop up at Targets now. I'm not sure if he's going to stay a Target exclusive because he's not part of the gold label series. He doesn't have a gold label anywhere on his packaging, but he might be a Target exclusive. He might be a Time exclusive. Time will tell, but chances are he is a Target exclusive. So if you are looking for the Throne Black Adam, Target is the place to go, and he is starting to pop up in stores at the time I'm making this video. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other DC Multiverse videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified anytime I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.